My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Unorthoblocks server, emanating from our base. We're just outside the range of our new iron farm, and yeah, we're actually taking down a spawning platform that I had set up. It was a temporary platform in the hopes that we could convince a zombie to spawn up here, and yeah. Suffice it to say, it never happened. We never got a zombie up here. We got a creeper. We got some spiders. We got a few skeletons, but that's it. Oh well. Oh well. So yeah, we're just taking this down because it's a bit of an eyesore, and really we want to take a good look at the project that we have prepared for today. And the project that we've got scheduled for today is the building of these structures. Started kind of laying out a general idea of the shape and size of these guys. So I think these will probably go maybe 2 more blocks higher, just because we need to go above this dude, right? All right, so that building is going to be about 19 by 19, so it's going to extend a little further back, and we're going to bring it up 1 block. But yeah, I'm thinking open layouts for most of the floors, so it's probably going to be open for a lot of this. However, what we might do is we might add some windows, but we're going to do something that I've never done before, and that is modern. We're going to do a modern style. I'm thinking modern skyscrapers. Well, maybe not skyscrapers, but industrial looking type buildings, I guess. This one's going to be a little skinnier, I think. Maybe it is still 9 by 9. Yeah, I guess that's 4 pillars. So 19 deep, and then a little wider. We're going to connect to 2 buildings. But this is what our palette is going to look like. We've got strip birch for the main pillars. Hello. We've got bone blocks. We've got a ton of bone blocks. We might as well use it. We're going to use stripped oak for flooring or any kind of accent pieces. And then walls, I think we're going to use white mushroom blocks as well as the brown mushroom blocks. However, to get the brown mushroom blocks, we're going to need silk touch, which means it's probably time that we start spending our diamonds. Before we get to that, we should talk a little bit about the iron farm. I made some modifications, and those modifications were twofold. One, I added fencing all the way around. We needed to keep them in. I had to replace villagers 4 or 5 different times because they kept pushing themselves off the edge. But now we can see this thing is working really well. I also had to take down the house. We've got a bit of a problem, and let me see if I can find an example. I thought I just saw this guy. Well, anyways, I don't know where these golems are coming from, but we are getting iron golems over on this hill, and if it's related to that, they'd be spawning over here, but they're not. They're not spawning on the mushroom. They're spawning over on this hill. And the only thing I can think of is that the villagers down here must be getting scared by something. Here we go, this dude. And so I had to get rid of a lot of golems just to try and stop that from happening, because basically anytime a golem spawns and then walks over here, somehow it would communicate with these guys and it would stop working. So we moved these guys back further into the wall, and yeah, it's not pretty in there, but I think we're gonna actually have to move these guys like away from this. Down here in the killing chamber, though, we did expand, so we added quite a few more hoppers, way more hoppers than we need, but I just did it because we got the iron, so why not? And then we expanded our chests, so we've got 4 double chests, and it's not doing super well, I suppose, but it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for our needs. And add that to what we already had collected, yeah, we're not doing bad at all. All right, so we're good on bones. We're good on iron. I think it's time we should head back to the market. We'll take 5 stacks of bones because that's what we had sold. So we'll restock and we'll see if anyone else has bought any. I also want to check out what's going on with the iron market, specifically because we hadn't seen the iron store during our tour, but I know there is an iron store around. So we'll go ahead and find it, see what they're charging, and maybe get in that game as well. We also want to drop a present off to Shelly. So we'll go to the mailbox. And obviously we need to do some shopping. We need Silk Touch. We need some more books for our picks. And yeah, we need to get started on really doing some big projects here. So let's go. All right, we're making our way into Spawn Town. And here we are. Post office. Let's find Shelly's box. All right. For the wonderful, wonderful gift that we got, we're going to get 2 bone block stacks and 2 stacks of iron and a thank you message. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that helps out. Yeah. Hopefully that helps out. Okay. On to shopping. All right. At the pop-up shop, did we make any more? Let's see. Another 3 diamonds. Okay, so we sold another stack. Very good. Let's throw the rest of the bones in here. Wonderful. Also, I got word, the wood shop, we went down in here. Actually, the wood shop, even though the sign's right there, the entrance is up here. So we need birch and we need oak. So let's see, 1 diamond per stack. Okay. I'm sorry, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Interesting. Okay, a lot of birch. Okay, so let's go ahead and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy 6 stacks, and then we also should buy some oak. Maybe. Let's hold off on that. Let's just get this for now. Free stuff. I'll leave it for someone else. Ooh. Do we have an ender chest shop now? I don't think there's a way to get into it. It looks scary. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. But that looks like it could be... Oh. There's Shelly right now. Okay, well, still in progress. 2 diamonds each. Okay, all right. So we hopped up here because Shelly said that she was selling ender chests. So let's go ahead and pick up 2 ender chests. 2, please. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, I think I found the iron shop. Very interesting design. Got a little forge here. I like it. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Sold out. I wonder if those are blocks or ingots. We'll have to come back because that's, if it's 2 stacks for a diamond of blocks, that's way underpriced. I don't know if we can compete with that. But if it's 2 stacks of ingots, maybe. All right, back at this place again. 30 ingots of iron for a mending book. Can do. All right, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some ingots. So we can do 9. I don't think that's being too greedy. At all. Well, hopefully not. It seems like he's got a ton. Okay, and we're actually paying 2 extra for each. A little tip. All right, let's head to the bookstore and yeah, buy some books. And actually, before we do that, we have to buy some rockets because we're gonna run out super quick. And if I remember correctly, they were super cheap. 6 stacks for 1 diamond. Yeah, for sure. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and load up our shulker box. And we'll keep a little extra. Okay, cool. Oh, I think these were just a diamond a book. So we've got 8 diamonds. Let's spend 4 diamonds. We've got the mending books already. I'm gonna want Silk Touch, Fortune, Feather Falling. You know, when we do get boots. Looting 3. We'll need that on a sword. I'm gonna need Unbreaking books as well. All right. Spend all but 2. Where's Unbreaking? We need Unbreaking. Oh, but efficiency as well. Oh man. And we'll get 2 Unbreaking books. Wonderful. All right, a successful shopping trip. And yeah, it is time to head home. And we're back from our shopping trip. And man, going shopping, it always takes like 10 times longer to do than you set out for. I mean, there's always something to look at, always something on the shelf to take off. Well, anyways, we are back here and we made another modification to where our breeders are living. So we were still having some issues, and I wanted to move them, but I didn't want to move them too far away. So we set up this area. Now we've got a bit of a bodyguard here, which is okay. Inside here is where our villagers are currently living. Not the best of setups, but it's halfway decent. And then out here, I think this is where we're actually going to have them, along this this bit of a bay here. I think having like a residential area might be nice, like overlooking the water. Yeah, I think that'll look cool. And as far as our villagers go, we do have a plan for them. Again, going back to what we had talked about early on in the season, we weren't going to be doing a lot of mining. We weren't going to be doing a standard villager trading hall, but instead we're going to be setting up like a little village somehow. I don't know how it's going to fit in the aesthetic. Well, I suppose we have to really set the aesthetic first. But there are 3 villagers that I am very interested in working with to begin with, and that'll help us fully get prepared for our next steps. See, we bought some books, but now we need the gear to put on those books. And we've got a blast furnace, a smithing table, a grindstone. That'll give us an armorer, a weaponsmith, and of course a toolsmith. So we've got to sell them some things. This guy might just trade out altogether. I'm looking for trades. And I think where did you go? Yeah, you. Coal we can probably do. We could probably sell coal, get some emeralds that way. But the idea is their second round of trades should include iron. And we've got a lot of iron. Okay, well, enough dilly-dallying, enough distracting ourselves with things. It is time to begin building. So let's get into build mode. All right, and we're flying off into the distance so we can get a good look. Flying in. I don't know, man. Modern style, it is not something I'm used to doing. Let's get another shot and try to do a slow fade in. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm enjoying the overall structure, the simplicity of it. But there's a few things that we are going to need to do. One is we're going to need more oak, right? Oops. I misjudged the amount of oak that we actually had on supply. So we could do this floor. We expanded the floor underneath, but then we've got one more floor here that we need to do. We also have like this whole thing. So yeah, the way we were doing this, it's a 5x5 kind of square layout that we're going. So each one of these is just five blocks in the middle. And so this thing really requires the extra 5 here for this. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with this, but we probably have to tear out most of what's here. Although I kind of like having I don't know, a little bit of you know, the exterior inside, I guess. I don't mind it per se, but we're gonna have to change it up quite a bit. The mycelium we're gonna have to get rid of. I kind of like the stone though. Over here, we obviously have made our iron farm unusable as of this moment because we have put up way too many spawning locations, and so iron golems are just spawning like on the rims. So we're gonna have to change it up. We won't be doing floors in here, and that's primarily because of that same reason. We need to get rid of the spawning platforms as far as on the rim. So we're going to probably lay some white carpet down, probably fill in these gaps with something. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure yet. But the other thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to lower this platform so it's equal to the other one. And we might actually have to lower those down an extra block just so the iron golems have enough room. A roof on this whole thing will happen, which means we're probably gonna have to spawn proof that whole thing. And then the other thing that came up is this is pretty much our center block, and this is off-centered. Again, something we didn't really think about when we were starting to build this. So because of that, we're probably going to have to move everything over at least 2 or 3 blocks. So that sits in the center, but that will open up an opportunity on either side to do something cool. So I don't know if we want to do some kind of sugarcane farm or a bamboo farm or something. There'll be room on either side for that, which will be pretty cool. But we're gonna have to do that next time. My name's Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure. And we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.